Welcome to Fingerstyle Guitar 101. My name's Kurt, and I'll be walking you through the basics of playing fingerstyle guitar. By the end of this series, you'll be able to play the main riff from Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. If you already know how to play guitar with a pick, but just wanted to learn fingerpicking, pause the video and go to the link at the top of this page. It'll take you to a faster paced tutorial on fingerstyle guitar. If you've never played the guitar before, then this series was made just for you. And it's going to be a fun ride, I promise. Okay, enough talk, grab your guitar, and let's get started. Holding the guitar is pretty simple. Both electric and acoustic are the same. They've got a curve on the bottom that should rest on your right leg. Your right arm goes over top of the guitar body, and your left hand goes around the neck and the fretboard near the end. Okay, now that you're all set up, it's time to play our first notes. Take your right hand and pick the thinnest string with your thumb. The most common mistake here is picking too hard. You don't need to kill it, just a nice, easy pick. We call this the top string. It's technically on the bottom, but it's got the notes with the highest pitch, so we call it the top string. You just played a note. A note is just a specific sound. Whenever you play a different string, you play a different note. We name the notes different letters of the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, now try playing the second string, which is the string just on top of the one you just played. Now play the third string, which is the one just on top of that. And that, in its simplest form, is how you play guitar, by playing a bunch of different notes in a specific order to make a melody. The neck of the guitar is where half of the action happens. There are metal bars all along it, called frets. Frets are the metal bars that run across the fretboard. By pushing down the string we want to play just before a fret, we can make the string play a different note, like this. Now it's your turn. We'll use your index finger, which we call your first finger. If you've played piano before, you might get a little confused here because we don't use the thumb to play guitar, so we count our fingers starting at the index finger. Using the tip of your finger, place your finger just behind the first fret. Not touching it, not over here, right about there. Now you're going to make sure your finger's nice and curled, and then play that. If you get a buzzing like this, it means you're pressing almost hard enough, but you need to press a little harder. If you get a muted click, either you're on the fret or you're pressing way too lightly and you need to press a lot harder. Remember, if it's not quite working right, pause or replay the video and try this as many times as it takes, as many times as it takes, as many times as it takes, as many times as it takes until you can get a nice sound most of the time. Once you can get a good sound, move on to the next section.